The other method of getting a single note on the harmonica is called tongue blocking. Now, this is a very interesting technique because it can also, as you'll see later, be used to provide rhythmic patterns and also to tongue block things out in the middle between two notes that are on the side. But for right now, I'm just going to show you how to tongue block notes on one side and get a single note out of the other side. The idea is that the holes on the harmonica are separated naturally by the partitions between them. The partitions are part of what's called the comb of the harmonica. That's the central part here that has slots in it. And if you took the harmonica apart, which I'll do later, it looks exactly like the comb that you'd run through your hair. So you put your tongue, first just try putting your tongue over the harmonica, just to get the feeling of what it's like. And the idea with the tongue blocking is that you would put your tongue over, let's say, the second and third holes. So what you do, if you want, you can blow 1, 2, and 3 separately, or you can blow 1, 2, and 3 all together. And that gives you what's called a C major chord. I'm going to sneak in a little bit of music terminology, which I'll explain later, but that's a C major chord, playing the first, second, and third holes of the harmonica. The idea is that you want to cover the second and third holes with your tongue. Now I played that with my tongue covering holes 2 and 3, and I got hole 1 to come out of the left side of my mouth. I blew on 1, and I blow and I draw on 1. I'm trying to use the past tense. You blow and you draw on 1, and keeping your tongue in this position. I personally don't use this method to get single notes. I have always used the pucker ever since I started playing. But traditional style Chicago blues players, most of them, although not all of them, use the tongue block method because it works very well in tandem with rhythmic vamping, things that sound like this, where the tongue is in the center and the notes are coming out of the side. So if you change the size of your mouth, you can go back and forth between just getting one note out of one side and getting notes out of both sides. So the tongue blocking technique has a lot of sides to it. There's a lot of aspects to it that come in very useful for playing certain kinds of music. And you can see why certain players would prefer to use tongue blocking for single notes. You can also tongue block out of the left side of your mouth and play out of the right side. Right now, I just tongue blocked 1 and 2. And now I'm playing 3 blow out of the right side of my mouth. 3 blow, 3 draw, 3 blow, 3 draw. So you can practice this, and same as with the pucker, you can move that position except when you get toward the bottom of the harmonica. Obviously, once you get below 3, you can't play the notes out of the top side of your mouth. You have to play them on the bottom. So you can also practice moving to get a single note with tongue blocking, blocking 2 and 3 out of the right side of your mouth, and sliding up the harmonica all the way till 8, because you're blocking 9 and 10 with the right side of your tongue. So for those of you who want to pursue tongue blocking as a single note method, these are the kind of things that you should start out by learning how to do. And also alternate blowing and drawing on each hole.